Hello, 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 guys. Hello, Angelica, Freddy, Joely, Anna, Andrea. How are you guys doing today?
Hi, teacher. I'm doing great. What about
Hello.
you?
I'm doing excellent. Excellent, excellent. Thank you very much for
I
asking.
mean, it's been such a busy day, but I'm doing great.
I know, right? I feel the same
Yeah,
way. I feel the same way. It's been a crazy day. I mean, busy, but it's the weekend, so everything's gonna be all right. So, guys, welcome to our session. Today we are having our seventh class. I am going to our seventh class, no, our ninth class, sorry, our ninth class, which means that we're almost in the middle of our sessions. Okay, we're almost there, guys. So today is August the 11th, and I'm going to share the agenda for today. So we're going to start with a warming up activity about taking a message. You guys are going to work individually on this activity. Then we're going to work a little bit on Moodle. We're going to finish the second unit. We're going to do reading number 2, listening 1, and 2. And then we're going to finish with a role play, which is a group activity that I am going to grade. Do you guys remember that yesterday before we finished our class, I said that I was going to grade this activity as part of the speaking part for the midterm exam? Do you remember that? No.
I mean about the. Can you say that again, please?
Okay. I said yesterday during class that we were going to do a role play activity,
Ah,
and
yes, yes.
then this role play I am going to grade it as part of the midterm exam. So in the during the midterm exam that is taking place on Monday, you guys are going to do some activities, but there is no speaking. So I am going to include this activity as part of the speaking exam. Okay, so that's why I am going to grade it, but it's going to be, I mean, it's going to be so easy for you that you're going to get a 5, I'm sure about it. So it's just going to be an activity that I'm just going to get a grade out of it. So it's going to be fine. So people, let's start. And as I was saying, on Monday, you guys are having the midterm test, which means that it's during class number 10th. And we have 20 classes. So we are already in the middle of this cycle, which is pretty exciting for you guys because you're finally going to be free. And it's been such a long process, but definitely worth it. So we're almost there, guys. Almost there. So let's start with the activity. This is the task that you guys are going to work you're going to work with. and you are going to listen to a conversation about a potential buyer. Oh, there is a mistake here, right? It's spelling mistake, but it's okay. Leaving voice message expressing his interest in purchasing a used car advertised. You guys are going to click on the correct answer. So you're going to listen to the conversation. You're going to listen what's going on, and then you are going to answer these 3 questions. The first one is, why is the speaker calling? What will the listener probably do next? And what does the speaker ask the listener to do? So it's very short, very easy. Then when you finish the first part, we're going to the second part, that is listen again and complete the spaces by writing the correct word from the recording, from the audio. So you're going to listen to it again, and you're going to write or type in the missing word or the word that you hear the person says, okay? And then when you finish, you click on finish, you check your answers, and it's gonna give you the feedback right away, okay? It's gonna tell you if you got right or wrong answer, so you get the immediate feedback. Of course, here is everything is red because I didn't do the activity. I was just giving you the example, okay? So we're going to start with this activity. Hold on, because Christian just arrived, so I'm going to explain the activity again. Oh, we have more people, Diana and Harold. Alrighty. Just give me 1 sec. I will explain the activity again. Okie dokie. So we have more people here. So I was saying, guys, that we're going to start with this activity. That is it's not a conversation. It's just a recording of a person that is interested in buying a car that he saw on an advertisement. So you are going to listen to the recording here, and then in the first part, you're going to listen to the recording and you're going to answer these 3 questions. After you listen to this recording and you answer these 3 questions, you're going to listen to the recording again, and you're going to complete these empty spaces or these blanks with the missing word, with the word that you're going to listen from the recording. So I'm not going to activate my mic during this task because I don't want to interrupt you during the activity. So do you have any questions, or is activity clear?
It is clear.
It is clear. Alrighty, very good. So the activity is on the chat. You can copy the link, paste it on your browser, and start working on the task. Once you finish, please write on the chat that you finished. And then after this, we're going to do the roll call, okay? So please start working on the task. Thank you.
Hi, teacher. Sorry, did you do the roll call? I was on a call.
No,
Okay.
I have not.
Sorry. Thank you.
Alrighty, peeps. We're going to continue. I'm going to start with the roll call. So once you hear your name, please let me know that you are in the session. Acevedo Cuevas Saray.
Present, teacher.
Excellent. Albarracín Caballero Cristian.
Here, teacher.
Amazing. Ayala Viloria Joeli. Joeli. Okay, Joeli. Vaca Jain Andrea.
Present, teacher.
Great. Carrero Bonilla John Hammer. Not here. Fonseca García Freddy.
I'm here.
Great. Lozada Díaz Diana.
Present, teacher.
Great, great, great. Muñoz Salazar Andrea. Oh, she's not coming today. Pérez Ardila Natalie. Natalie.
I'm here, teacher. Sorry, I was on a call.
Alrighty,
Thank you.
alrighty. Okay. Pinzol Linares Mayra. Mayra Pinzón is Mayra. She's not. Rodriguez Llorente Harold.
Here I am, teacher.
Great, great, great. Sandoval Miranda Angélica.
Hello,
Angélica.
teacher.
Hello. Velasco Uribe Ana María.
Here. Hello, teacher.
Great, hello. And Vera Peña Jennifer.
Here, teacher.
Great. Alrighty, guys. Very, very, very good. How was the task? Easy? Super easy? Difficult? How was it?
Just 2 mistakes, but it was
Only
easy.
2. Okay, good, 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 good. That's
It was
awesome.
the same in my case.
2 mistakes. Alrighty. Okay, so what was the situation? What was happening in the activity, in the task?
It's
Why?
about someone
Mhm,
who saw an online advertising. I
mhm,
was leaving a message
mhm.
to the seller
To
or the
the
listener.
owner, yeah, to the owner
Yeah,
of the car.
to the owner of the car.
Yeah.
A 2006 Hayashi, something like that, sedan.
It was a car, yeah. A 4-door car. So what did he say? What else did he say? What was the purpose of the phone call?
Like he wanted to
Mm,
know some details about the car.
He was
Okay.
asking if the car is still available.
Yes.
That is true. He adds to the buyer, sorry, to
To
the
the
seller,
to the
seller,
seller, to the owner,
to call him back.
to call him back. So he wanted to know if he was the original owner or if he bought it from another person before he was placing the car for sale. And then he was also asking if the miles were highway miles or city miles, right? I guess there is a difference if you're using your car for highways or for cities. I mean, I personally don't know the difference, but apparently there is a difference, right?
it's like related with the engine
Uh-huh.
because the maximum speed, how much is the average acceleration, all of that stuffs.
Oh.
Like to know if there are good postures or not.
So it's better if the car has been driven in the city, not in the highways, right?
But if you want it for that same thing, yes. But if you need it for highways and never been in highways, will be a problem.
Oh, okay. Thank you for letting us know about it.
I didn't know about it. Yeah.
Yeah, especially for the ones that don't know anything about cars. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, so he was also asking if the car was ever involved in any car accidents. And then he was asking if he could take a test drive, and he said that he was going to be available when? When did he say?
That night and the other day.
Yeah, he said tonight, I mean that night, and the other day.
And the next day.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he wanted to see if the car was still available because he was interested in buying the car. Alrighty, guys. Excellent. So today we're going to finish unit 2, and we are going to hold on. We're going to open Moodle, okay? We're going to work on one activity from Moodle. And then we're also having a role play activity that I was talking about at the beginning. So for the ones that arrived or joined the session later on, I was saying that on Monday we're having the midterm exam, okay? So this is for you to, I mean, you already knew this information from the beginning of the cycle. However, I've been reminding you of this this last couple of days. So on Monday in our session, we're having the midterm exam. And since in the midterm exam, there is no speaking part, today we're going to do an activity that is going to be graded as part of the speaking part of the test, okay, of the midterm exam. And guys, we will have our 10th class on Monday, which means that we are already in the middle of this cycle. Today we're having class number 9. On Monday we're having class number 10th, and we're halfway. So that's pretty exciting, especially for you, because it's been you know that sometimes it's difficult and so on. So you made it, guys. You're almost there. So I'm very happy and excited about it. So we're going to start our class with these study capsules, and we're going to watch some videos. So we are going to review this because it's going to be important for the activity that we're going to for the role play activity that we're going to be working on. So let me see if we have already, I think we have already worked on 2 videos from this. Just let me double check. Like transferring and taking messages correctly, answering calls politely. Let me stop sharing my screen because the internet connection might be a little off today. Okay. Good. So this is what we're going to do, guys. Since in our role play, we are going to be, I'm going to give you 2 situations. You're going to choose one of those situations, but you might need to make or transfer the phone call. You will also be you will also need to take messages correctly and answer questions politely, of course. So we're going to watch some videos today about that, about transferring calls correctly, taking messages correctly, answering calls politely, the proper tone of voice and volume, and closing a call properly. And I am also going to share this information about using positive language, okay? So do you want to watch the videos individually, or do you want me to share the screen? The videos are short, are like 2-minute, 3-minute video. So do you want me to share my screen, or do you want me to allow you some time to watch the videos individually in case you need to stop the video at some point and then listen again? What would you like me to do? Like, how would you guys like to do these activities?
Individually,
Individually?
yes. Well,
Okay.
that's what I think.
Okay. So you would like to do it individually. Very good, Trey. Thank you for answering. What about the rest? What about Angelica, Jennifer, Natalie, Christian, Diana, Harold, Anna?
Teacher, I don't have problem with any choose.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. What about Jennifer, Diana, Anna, Christian, Harold? Because I don't know if
Let's work alone, teacher.
individually, you want to watch the
Yes.
videos individually? Okay.
Individually.
But this is
Yes,
what
teacher.
okay, good. So, but it's not only watching the videos. What do I want you to do with the I mean the outcome of this activity? I want you to highlight the most important aspects, right? I want you to tell me what interesting things did you find from the videos, right? For example, you say, okay, teacher, so in the first video, I noticed that when you want to do a call transfer, or you want to transfer a customer's phone call to another person, and it's important to point out the following I don't know, situation or sentence, or you can use this kind of vocabulary. And then you can say, teacher, and then from the second video, taking messages correctly, this is what you can do. And it will be helpful if you do this and that. So it's not only watching the videos and that's it, it's just like discussing a little bit about this, because we are working together, right? So the idea is to give each other feedback on this so that we can remember more details and so on. So I'm going to share here my screen, and we are going to watch video number 1, number 2, and number 3. We're going to start with these 3 videos. So video number 1 lasts 2 minutes and 25 seconds. The second video lasts 3 minutes and 25 seconds. And the third video, that is answering phone, taking, and transferring. Yes. This is 2 minutes, 48 seconds. So I am going to give you like 14 minutes, more or less, like 14 minutes. Do you think that's enough? 14 or 15 minutes approximately to do the task.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay. So okay, perfect. So it's 6:34, it's 35. So at 6:50, more or less, I will be asking you how you guys are doing with the task, and then we can start with discussion about the videos. Okay. So please start. Is the activity clear?
Yes.
Yes, teacher. It's
All right. Okay, perfect. So please start with the task. Thank you. Guys, ready? Did you finish with the first 3 videos?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
All of you? Did you all finish?
Yes, teacher.
Yes?
Yes,
All right.
teacher.
Alrighty, perfect. So let's talk about the first video, transferring phone calls. What did you guys find interesting or important from this video?
That sometimes the call center agent like put on hold the caller without asking for permission. So it could be taken as rude or unpolite.
As a rude situation, right? So
Yeah.
what can we do in that situation? What do we have to do in that situation? If I mean in a real situation.
I mean, it was
After,
explained that it's really important, like to ask for permission to the caller, and also like let them know that we are going to that they are going to connect them with the person that they are
With
looking for.
All righty.
Not to transfer, but to connect
To
is
connect.
the appropriate.
To is appropriate word. Okay, very good. Anything else that you would like to add, guys, from this video?
yes, teacher. It is also important for avoid to transfer to one agent and other another, and the
Yes.
customer have to repeat to every single
Every
person.
single
Yeah.
person, the exact same thing.
Yes. So it is important that the agent introduce the message when he's going to try to connect the call to the
Yeah.
person that are going
To
to
the next person, yeah.
yes, in order to reduce the time uh, for the customer.
Yeah. To reduce the time for the customer, and also to avoid the customer to get upset about having to repeat every single thing one and another and another and another time. So that is pretty annoying, and I think we all have experienced that. I mean, I have that. I sometimes I get transferred like 4 or 5 different times, and then I have to explain the same situation once and another one and another one, and it's super annoying for the customer, and you could get really upset. I mean, the customer can get really upset about it. So that is very important. Try to avoid that. Okay, anything else?
Yes, teacher. Other thing that is important is that they know use the word transfer and in fact use connect word, because it's like I
Yeah.
help you and I want to remit your situation to another person that know or have the knowledge to help you,
Help me
and
in
I
that
know to
situation.
send the problem to other person.
To another person. All righty, very good. Okay, excellent. Thank you very much. Let's talk about the second video. Taking messages correctly. What do you guys find on this video? What was interesting or what was important from this video?
Teacher, in my case, what I really liked about the video was that a woman said that that she really enjoy when she can convey her message with a real person, because that's feel better rated than a
A
computer
machine, right?
or
Not
a
a
machine.
computer.
It's really like it because maybe we will think that in these days people is used to doing everything with technological thing,
With
but
technology.
they are still people that really like the old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way. Yeah, and I personally prefer talking to a person and not to a machine, because sometimes the machine is like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get what you said, can you you know, so the conversation is not that fluent. I mean, there is no conversation at all, because it's like the machine is always like repeating some patterns. So it's not like having a real conversation. That was very important from this video.
Sure,
Anything
I would
else?
say that's is a waste of time too, because at the end we ended up talking with a call center
In a
agent.
person,
So
yeah. So
yes,
like it's
so
like why wasting our precious time, right? So just go on and get a real person. And yeah, I mean, I don't know why they do it. I think it's just because maybe some of the situations do not require maybe like a person talking, and then with a machine will be faster and easier. But in some cases, a person is needed. So as Harold said, and then at the end you end up talking to a person, and then you waste some minutes of your precious time, because sometimes those phone calls are not short. Okay, very good. Anything else that you would like to add from this second video?
Teacher, also it's important to be ready or for take the message and record all the important information for the customer in order to give to the person that are going to receive the message properly with all the information that they need to.
Alrighty. Yes.
Teacher,
Yes.
uh,
Thank you, Diana.
sorry.
Yes, Angelica, go ahead.
Also, it's important, but it's in general of the three videos. Be polite and friendly, assistance. But also in this video is very important that the end of the conversation, the person that received the message have to repeat to call people to confirm and clarify the message.
Alrighty. Yes. Thank you
if you,
very much, Angelica.
if you want
Yes.
to offer a proper service, at the end you have to ask for the personal information back.
To add the personal information back, yes?
Yes.
All right.
That's the way you can check that you have taken the information
The
in a good way
information in a good way and correctly, right?
or
As well.
incorrectly, and you can
And you can
fix
correct that mistake. Yes. Yes. Very good. Alrighty. Let's talk about the third video, answering calls politely. So what happened on that video? What was important?
Teacher, for me, what's incredible that the percent of the people that know buy something for the pure service, and I agree. Maybe I have part of this percentage because in some cases some call assistants don't have a good mood to trade the customer. So it's very interesting this percent of the population.
Yeah.
And also have important that it's not important that the other person that you have called or phone see you, but always when the people have a smile, sorry, you can feel. So the conversation, it's more great. It's great.
Yeah. So even though the other person does not see you, the way in which you maybe you're sitting down, or the way in which your hands are, and so on. Those are important aspects that can affect your tone of voice and the way in which you are speaking to the other person. So you have
Yes.
to yes, so
And
it is.
also, it was said that it's important to be an active listener about I mean, when the caller is giving the whole information, it's really important to pay attention about the details to
Yeah,
provide appropriate guidance
yes,
when having the call, and also to empathize with the caller if he is going through a difficult situation. Maybe the person is trying to handle, like in the example that the person was calling because he didn't receive what he ordered some weeks ago. So that was showed in the
yeah.
performance.
So he was very upset about something. So we have to understand the other person's feelings, and we have to be emphatic about that, and to show some empathy to the other person, because I always say that maybe we think that something is like, it's not a big deal. We can think about that, but then for the other person it is a big deal. So yesterday we were talking about communication, and that the way in which we express things depends on different aspects, such as culture, such as the way we have been raised, about families, and so on. So maybe something that for us is not a big deal, maybe for another person is. So we have to have, or show some empathy, and understand people's feelings. That is very important. Alrighty, guys. So for extra practice, for homework, you're going to watch video number 4, 5, and 6, okay? Because right now we are going to move to 2 activities. We're going to be working on, we have already worked on vocabulary, the second vocabulary, right? So yeah, I have 8 people that have worked on that activity. So in order to finish with these units, because next week we'll be working on unit 3, we're going to be working on unit 2, reading 2, okay? And then 1 listening exercise. So let's go to unit 2, reading 2. We're going to click here, and then it's how to answer customer service calls. Okay, so we are going to read a text, choose and write the most appropriate word from the box to complete each blank. So we have here attention, rings, slang, connection, tone, return. You're going to read the text, and there is a blank, or there are several blanks here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. And then you are going to complete these words, or these blanks, with one of these 6 words. So for example, if you consider that in number 1 the correct word is attention, for example, then you will write attention here. And then when you finish, you click on finish, and you're going to receive your feedback. Okay, so let's start with unit 2, reading 2. And let me know when you finish. Okay, so please start with the activity. Is it clear? Is it clear what we're going to do?
Yes, it is.
Alrighty, so
Yes.
remember unit 2, reading 2. Please start reading. Thank you. And you can write on the chat once you finish. Alrighty, guys. So apparently you have already finished with the task. Did you all finish or do you need more minutes? Dawn, Angelica, Diana, Andrea, Ariel, Jennifer, Freddy. Alrighty. So now we are going to well, let's go. Let me see the listening number one. Let's do the first listening. So unit 2, listening 1. We're going to watch the video. And then after you watched the video, you are going to answer these 4 questions, okay? So again, unit 2, listening 1. Please start working on this activity as well. Thank you. Ready, guys, or not? Alrighty. So, excellent. Thank you very much for confirming that you finished the task. I saw 10 people working on each of the activity, which is great. Alrighty, peeps. We're going to finish with the last part, that is the role play. So I am going to explain the activity. You can find it on your folder. I am going to open the task. I will explain the activity. So this is a role play. You can create a copy with that you are going to use with your, I mean, you can't, no, you have to, sorry. But you have to create a copy, just one copy per couple, okay? Just one copy per couple. And then you are going to write your names of the activity. And I am going to give you two situations, but you are going to choose only one, okay? You don't have to do both of them, only one. And then we have the first one, that is role play scenario number one, the impatient customer. So this is a situation. A customer ordered a product online and they still haven't received it after the expected delivery date. The customer is irritated and demanding a refund. While delayed delivery might not be your fault and the customer's attitude might trigger defensiveness, the important thing to do is to apologize and assure the customer that you're working on resolving the issue. A perfect way to resolve the situation is to offer a discount on the next order or free shipping to the customer. So you choose, okay? So you're going to create a scenario in which one of you is going to be the impatient customer and the other person is going to be the call center agent, okay? The second situation is a customer has bought a new gaming computer and claims that it doesn't comply with the characteristics specified by the manufacturer. Remember that not all is lost in this scenario. Instead of simply issuing a refund, instead of saying, okay, you're upset, I know, okay, I'll give you a refund. No, try to give out the nature of the dissatisfaction and recommend a better alternative, okay? So recommend like what you can do in that situation, or how can the customer solve that problem, right? And give him or her, like specific details about the computer, and what he or she can do in order to maybe with the setting up, maybe the customer hasn't finished setting up the computer. So you're going to try to find out what the situation is and then try to help the customer in that situation, okay? So again, you are going to choose only one, okay? Only one. And then you can use your copy of the document to write a script, or like write some ideas of what you would like to do in that situation. You're going to work together to do the activity. It's 7:23. So you are going to have more or less 15 minutes to do the task. And then in 15 minutes, I'm going to start visiting the groups. And then that's it, guys. That's everything that we're going to do. Is the activity clear?
Yes, teacher.
Teacher,
Yes,
we have to only to interact, or we have to write the conversation in the document?
As I said, you don't have to write the whole conversation. You don't have to. If you want to, that's optional, but you don't have to. What you can do if you don't want to write a whole conversation is to write your ideas, right? Or the main points. Because in real life, you don't work with a script, right? In real life, you have to face certain situations that are not scripted. So the point is that, or the idea of the activity is not just to read the conversation, but just do the interaction and pretend that it's happening in real life. Okay? Good.
Okay,
Is there anyone from here that cannot participate in the task? For example, Natalie, can you participate? Probably not. Joely, can you?
Yes.
Did you say yes? Sorry.
Yes, teacher. Yes.
Okay. So Mayra, Anna, Christian, Harold, Jennifer, Angelica, Andrea, and Freddy. You're good, right?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
All right. Perfect. So I'm going to, okay, perfect. So it's gonna be, hold on. Let me create the groups again.
Sorry, teacher, I have a question. The next Monday is the first exam?
Yeah, the midterm exam.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay, please join this session and you can share your screen. Thank you.
Yes. Hello, teacher.
Hello. Ready or not?
Teacher, we have some problems with the song with Anna because I can listen and understand very well. We are trying, but
No, it's okay. It's okay. No worries, no worries. I understand. I totally understand. So in the meantime, you guys can work on the activity, even if you can even if you can't hear or you can listen to Anna very well. But try, working together, and then maybe next class you will show me your conversation, and that's it. Okay.
Okay, teacher, so this is part of the exam,
Exam.
speaking
Yes,
test?
yes.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Teacher,
Yes.
sorry, in what time in the next week we can present this script?
Well, well, we have 2 hours every class, well, 1 hour and 50 minutes. I don't know how long it's gonna take you to finish the exam. So I guess that if you finish, let's say in 1 hour, because the exam is not that long, so we can do this part, this listening part, this speaking part, sorry, after the exam.
Okay,
If not, if time is not enough, then on Tuesday, not a problem.
okay,
Alrighty, please continue working,
okay, thank you, teacher.
of course.
Mhm.
Hello guys, how are you doing?
We are doing okay, teacher. We are writing kind of conversation and we're all the of the process.
Okay. Do you think you're going to finish in like,
Yes, I will say
because
that.
I was thinking about I was thinking about this. So it's almost 7:40. In
Mhm.
10 minutes, we're gonna be done, right? So I don't think time is gonna be enough. So I was going to tell you that no worries if you cannot finish the activity today. Because on Monday we're having the exam. But I don't think you guys are going to use 2 hours for the exam. I don't think so, because all of the activities, as you can see, are like Moodle activities. The exam is going to be from Moodle. So I don't think you guys are going to take 2 hours. So I would say that maybe 1 hour or so. So maybe for the second hour, you guys can work on this activity, and then have the task on Monday, presented on Monday, if that's okay.
Okay, perfect, teacher.
Yes.
That sounds great.
Okay, awesome. So please continue working in these 10 minutes, and then on Monday we will do the activity, okay?
Okay, teacher. Thank you for
you.
clarifying that.
Thank you.
Okay, I want you to know that this kind of problem are used.
For keeping the call, I
Hi
would like to
guys.
know.
So
Hi,
I'm so sorry.
teachers.
I'm so sorry to
No,
interrupt.
no, no.
I know that you guys have been working. Well, we're about to finish. We only have 10 minutes. So I
Okay.
wanted to say that we're not gonna have time to do the activity today.
Yeah.
So relax. It's not gonna happen today. So this is what we're going to do, since we have 2 hours on Monday, and it's the exam. I don't think that you guys are going to take 2 hours for the exam, because the exam is made of activities from Moodle. And as you can see, the activities from Moodle are not
It is not like the
yeah.
B2 first certificate, not like that. Okay.
Not at all. No, the midterm exam, the midterm exam is just activities, like a reading activity, and then when listening, a vocabulary activity, maybe in just one thing, but it's on Moodle. Okay. So I don't think that you guys are going to use 2 hours for the test. I mean, no way. So what we can do is that on Monday, after the exam, after all of you finish the exam, I give you the time to work on this activity. and then
Okay.
that's it. And then we grade it on Monday. And if, of course, I mean, if time is not enough on Monday, because it actually takes you 2 hours to finish the exam, which I don't think. But if that situation happens or that occurs, then we'll do it on Tuesday, but not today because we're not gonna have time to do it. Okay?
Could you hit us for 1 minute?
What do you say?
Could you hit us for 1 minute
Could
of
you?
our conversation? Yeah, 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, if we can show you now 1 minute of the
Yeah. Oh,
conversation that
okay.
we're trying to have.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, Mayra, let's start. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay. So, thank you for calling Mercado Libre. This is Freddy. How can I assist you today?
Hello, Freddy. Well, I really have a problem because I didn't receive my package and I really worried because I need the book. So can you help me, please?
So you told me that you were expecting to receive a package that it is a
Yeah,
book, am I right?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's the
And I
problem. So
need my book. Yeah, because I have an exam and I really worried about that.
okay, man. So you're in the right place, and I can help you with that. But first, I would like you to provide me some personal information because I need to assure that I'm talking with the person who made the purchase. Okay?
Well, yeah.
So that is that's
What do
are
you
we
need?
good? Okay.
Yeah, but
I would like to know the email account that we use for the purchase, please.
my email is mayrajuliepinson@gmail.com.
Okay, Maria Juliet Pinzon Linares at gmail.com.
Yeah, yeah,
Could you
is
please
that?
give me your birth date, please?
Yes, it is on 5th of October, 2000.
Okay, thank you. So
Yeah,
now I would like to know when you were expecting to receive the book.
it was on 25th of July, and now is August, and I really angry about that. So yeah, I need
Don't
a
worry.
solution.
So I'm here to provide you a full guidance about so it was expected to be delivered last month, okay?
Yeah, yeah, and
So I'm going to check I'm going to track your shipping.
but you
But
really can you help me, or I need to talk with someone else?
yeah, I will be solving the problem for you and not transferring the call. But first I would like to check or contact the shipping carrier and let them know to investigate your case. Okay? It will take me 1 minute, so I'll put you on hold. Just for
Okay,
one
yeah,
minute.
yeah.
Are we doing okay, teacher? So that's how we are going in
Yes.
the conversation.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, you guys are doing a great job. Yes.
So okay, on Monday after the exam, we're going to have
The real
speaking
time, yeah, and
speaking
then
practice.
if we cannot do it on Monday because time maybe was not enough for the exam, and maybe some classmates haven't finished by 7 p.m., then we'll do it on Tuesday. But for sure, like even Monday or Tuesday, maybe on Monday some groups, and then maybe on Tuesday some others. So we'll see. It depends on the time,
Okay,
right? It depends on the time. But yeah,
okay,
so
teacher. So
please, in like 3 minutes, we're going back to the main session. So please continue working, and then
okay, thank you.
that will be all. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so we were in the
Alrighty, peeps. Well. Time was not enough today. So this is what we're going to do. On Monday, it's the midterm test, right? But then I don't think that you guys are going to take 2 hours for the midterm exam because it's actually not that long. So you will probably take 1 hour. So if you finish by 7 p.m., after 7, we can do this task, the role play task, and then I will grade the activity. But then if not, I mean, if you actually take 2 hours for the exam, then we'll do this task on Tuesday, okay? So it depends on time and it depends on the exam. But for sure I'm going to give you the time for you to work on this activity. So, but for today, guys, that's it because it's already, I mean, time's up. So thank you very much for your hard work and I will see you on Monday. Please get in class early because we're gonna have the midterm test. So please try to be on time. Thank you very much and I will see you on Monday. Good night, guys.
Thank you,
Take
teacher.
care.
Have a great
Hey, teacher, bye.
Have a great weekend. Bye bye.